Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, we're gonna give this a try. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. We've got Jay Hidari's celebration. I figure maybe that's something we can do on Footfall. Otherwise, all my other stuff is like go to Kiavagama. And then I've been almost everywhere. I've got Palladium Stellos, which I believe will start like a countdown event. Imperium doesn't work. We don't want to go that way. I don't remember what this one is. Unidentified ruins. There's Kiavagama. Yeah, we don't really have anything else to do, so I guess we'll go to Footfall first. Where is Footfall? Yeah, Footfall's over here. Whee! We got this one, but that's the magnetic storm we can't breach. So we're not going to do that right now. What could possibly go wrong? A party sponsored by Jai. Celine, if you find a spare minute on Footfall when you are not deciding our lackluster fates, I would be delighted to see you at my Amaricar. My American, I don't know what that is. Amaricar. In the Amassicus. I'll tell Octi to set aside some decent wine in case you decide to grace our humble party with your luminous presence. Amaricar, is that some kind of celebration? It is an occasion celebrated on my world Ifrit. It is the day when a person shows by their actions that they have reached maturity, that their spirit is ennobled. Among the Ifritian nobility, this day is considered more important than other symbolic events such as the first cry or the Day of Repose. And by a wonderful coincidence, my Amaricar happens to fall on the day when I also wish to celebrate my acquisition of the Mercatum Tabula Officiale. What kind of people will be at this party? Smugglers and thieves? Only my nearest and dearest are invited. People whose visage makes my heart sing, my eyes glisten, and my lips bloom with praises for the Exalted One. That's not to say that you won't encounter thieves or smugglers among them. They make up the majority, in fact. Ha 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 ha. Jai is so cute and funny. It would be my pleasure to attend your party. It is beneath me to attend such gatherings. The lowly regulars of the Amasekis will be telling their great-grandchildren about the time they had the honor of witnessing your dazzling visit to that unworthy dive, Shireen. That is, of course, if they live long enough to see their great-grandchildren. Well, I guess she isn't coming with us. She's just gonna be there? Okay. That's okay. Did I break the game? Okay, I guess we're here. Does she have like a private room? Isn't there usually the lady here? She must be in a private room.
Money to be made.
Um... Why can't I find her? There's still that dead guy I killed a long time ago, or like maybe he got killed? What's going on here? Is this
Keep
bugged?
your
Is
wits about you.
she in a different room? Oh, there she is. She's so memorable that I just walked past her like 3 times. Tora. I can't talk to anybody. Okay. You easily spot Jai in the group crowded around the table. Yeah, I easily spotted her. The extravagant luxury of her attire and her gleaming augment set her apart from the rest. Seeing you, she exclaims, "May the gravitational wells on your worlds never lack for grip, just as my heart never lacks for joy at the sight of rogue trader Von Delancius." With an approving chuckle, Octaviana mutters, "I can't believe you actually roped the rogue trader into coming to your party. As a rogue trader raises a toast to your health, I'll start to believe you're really a princess. You really are a princess and not just a smuggler with the gift of gab. Please take a seat, your lordship. Observe the assembled group." Jai's friends look exactly as you would expect, like hardened operators of the cold trade, arrayed in the forbidding but glitzy style common to those who like to skirt the limits of the law. One pair in particular catches your eye. A young man and woman, twins, it seems, identical yet distinct from each other. The man has a lively face and a crazed look in his eye, while the woman is cold and calm, and seems slightly drowsy. Octaviana readily tops up the glasses on the table, playing the role of consummate host, but you notice that her and Jai's chairs are drawn slightly closer together than usual for a pair who seem connected only by superficial acquaintance. How is your party going? We have been laughing and celebrating life, Shireen, as true friends do. But until your arrival, we were but stars in a moonless sky, merely heralding your coming. Now we are happy. I will gladly accept your offer. Octaviana draws out a bottle from under the table. The glass is as thick as your finger, and it is covered in wax seals. With no exaggeration, this is the finest Amasek that has ever graced this bar. Jai personally acquired it, as she says, for a special occasion. It seems that you are the special occasion, your lordship. The crowd around the table falls silent, exchanging awkward looks. It would appear that they are unaccustomed to drinking in the presence of lofty individuals such as you. Let us drink to the lady of the hour, Jai Hidari. Octaviana, you and Jai are friends? Look at the other people around the table. So these are your associates. What were you talking about before I arrived? I should take my leave. Octaviana offers you an arch smile. Friends? She is my worst enemy, the vengeful spirit of retribution sent to punish me for my youthful transgressions. Mistress Hidari has a special gift for knocking me off balance and dragging me into difficulty. I would have barred her from the Amasekis long ago, if it weren't for her habit of tossing money around like confetti, and of paying triple for anything she breaks. Do you see, Shireen? Do you see the petty, miserly, callous, unforgiving friends the Exalted One has sent me? Ooh, So these are your associates. The precious roses in the garden of my soul, and the golden little bees that bring honey to riches to my treasure house. Yes, this is my crew of cold traders. The two identical ones are the Trickster twins. What a great name. My closest associates, Kor, our resident hothead, and his much wiser sister, Tora. Everyone's related. Don't let her fool you, your lordship. She's only calling me a precious rose because you're here. When it's just us, I'm lucky if I get that arsehole with the gun. I don't know what that means. What if I get that arsehole with the gun? Oh, I get it. Instead of calling her a precious rose, or him, I don't know, his core guy, they call him that arsehole with the gun. Okay, that was like really clunkily written. Because you're the arsehole with the gun. If I dragged you out of as many scraps as Jai has, that's not the name I'd be using for you. I can tell you that much. Kor's sister rolls her eyes. Pay no attention to him, your lordship. Kor has nobody to blame but himself for that nickname. Let us drink to the lady. Nope, what were you talking about before I arrived? Business, my dear Tora. My dear Tora, whose mind never strays from the chilly peaks of the mountains of money she's made, was telling me the latest cold trade news. Exciting times are upon us. We're not the only ones being tested for weak spots. Vladame's set on putting the ultra-requisitors out of business, and it looks like he's got Mercy's blessing to do it. The big beasts are picking off the small ones. I think things are only going to get more interesting from here on out. That means it's time for us to step up and become major players, eh? Kor winks at Jai. I know a couple of Chegnars from the Ultra-Inquisitors. They're dry as you like. We could tell them to cool their heels with us, and there'll be more willing at the other altars. We could take on Falco and even blow Vladame out the airlock too. Kor, my sweet, before you go chewing Faisaline with Chegnars, you need to clear the altar and hide the pulses. If Vladame's playing all the lines, he won't touch me, but I don't want to shift the risks onto you. There's chatter about the commission. The conversation quickly turns into an impenetrable mishmash of terms from the secret argot of cold traders. This is fucking boring. Oh, cool. Some guy showed up to, like, start a fight, I hope. That'll be less boring. The man who has just approached the table is hideous by anyone's standards, a repulsive face, greasy hair, and bulging veins at his temples. His attempt at an amiable smile is so transparently false and off-putting that your fingers itch to reach for your weapon. With a surprised look askance at you, he says, Mistress Hadari, allow me to wish you a happy Amarakar. Master Mercy could not let such an occasion go unmarked. He sends his warm wishes, and a gift. Mercy's gift. While in combat, the wearer of this cloak gains a plus 15 bonus to fellowship whenever there are no enemies in a 4-cell radius. Ooh. Oh, Falco, I am much obliged and touched by your presence. May the fire in your hearth burn forever bright and hot, like the stars of the Grenmore system. Tell Mercy that this show of his appreciation toward my humble self brought dew to my eyes and a song to my heart. This is so boring. Why is everything with Jai so boring? Isn't Falco the one who stole Jai's cargo? The very same. The greasy piece of grok shit. Octaviana's says, wearing the sweetest, most amiable smile one could imagine. But the stars of the Grenmore system all died around 100,000 years ago, and the systems around them are a true breeding ground of death. Is it customary in the Casbalica to attend the parties of people you have tried to ruin? After you got involved in their turf war, they all decided that a peaceful resolution would be for the best. This here is a symbolic confirmation of the ceasefire. Who is this Mercy? Some big mysterious figure in the mission. The Casbalicas put him here to keep a handle on things and to make sure the interests of the senior partners aren't forgotten. If anyone does become a bit forgetful, Mercy comes along, somebody dies, everyone else panics, and empties their pockets. Falco and Mercy aren't officially connected. Falco's just another prosperous mission agent like Jai and other people. But Falco's happy to do Mercy's dirty work for him, and that's why he gets preferential treatment. Where's your present for Jai, Falco? The smuggler stares at you unblinkingly with his pale eyes, saying nothing. Then he rearranges his mouth into a smile remarkable in its hideousness. Of course, your lordship. And this gift is from me personally, Mistress Hadari. Exotic venom blade. Wow. Is he gonna stab her with it? As Falco turns away from the table, you see a snarl of feral hatred twist his already repulsive features. Let us drink to the Lady of the Hour. Nope. Even foes are bowing down before Jai Haydari. That is something worth celebrating. And what better way to celebrate than with a game? With stakes, naturally. Today is my Amarikar, and that's what I want. Jai draws a stack of carved plasteel tiles from her pocket. They are decorated with symbols and fine mag lines. Holding the tiles in one hand and raising her glass with another, Jai asks, "What do you think, Shireen? Does the rogue trader have anything he's willing to wager?" You recognize the tiles in Jai's hand. It is a set for Tanto Lo, a game popular among gamblers. Each player is dealt several tiles, which can be arranged into a pattern like Hanafuda, of specific value by carefully matching up the mag lines. Whoever has the highest Hanafuda value wins. Voidsmen love playing Tanto Lo, which is usually won by luck or skill. I do not know the rules. Raise your goblet and salute. I shall play. Watch out for his lordship, lads. He was awfully quick to agree just now. I have a sneaking suspicion about how the rogue trader acquired all his countless riches. But I'll warn you now, playing for money is considered wrong on Ifrit, because gaming is tempting fate. So instead, we're going to play for wishes. A pile of tiles is placed in front of you and the other place. Okay, what? Her whole thing is she's like a smuggler gambler, but she's not going to gamble for money? I bet that when she says wishes, she means that someone else has to pay money or something. Logic 15. Look at your hand. You have been dealt a poor hand. You cannot make a high-value arrangement from the tiles. Glancing at their tiles and grinning, Jai declares resolutely, "I'm going to show my hand. The Exalted One loves me today. And if one doesn't show one's hand, what then? I'm going to show my hand as well." Then you have a chance to bow out of the game without losing. But you can only do that before someone announces they're going to show their hand. I'm going to show my hand as well. No, I want to drop out. No luck. Chuckling, Jai tosses her tiles onto the table. Her hand is significantly better than yours, or anyone else's. And for my wish, I want everyone to drink to my good fortune. It has already granted me a gift fit for a queen. I'm talking about you, Shireen. May fortune continue to smile upon me. Everyone at the table eagerly raises their glasses. You join in before you even are aware you have done so. A new stack of tiles is already waiting for you on the table. You realize that moments have skipped past without your knowing. It seems the Amasek is somewhat stronger than you thought. Oh, I'm getting stupider. The pictures on the tiles are spinning slightly, arranging themselves into good patterns, and then offensive phrases. When you look up, you see that everyone else, apart from Jai, has already tossed their tiles under the table in disappointment. It's just us two left, Shireen. I'm going to show my hand. Read them and weep. The sight of your hand sets everyone at the table into a flurry of excitement, but then the chatter turns into a roar of triumph. Jai's hand is the most valuable in the game. Come on! I win again. What should I wish of you, Shireen? Riches, obviously. Request a kiss when the opportunity presents itself. Given your profession, I would extract a promise of assistance should you ever find yourself in trouble in the future. You should not get carried away. Some wishes are so difficult to fulfill that it's simpler to dispose of the asker. You promised to save me. What an exciting adventure that could turn out to be. It's almost worth getting into trouble for. I accept your stake. Tiles are dispersed around the table, forming piles in front of each player. You suddenly feel your body grow heavy. The treacherous Amasek is slowly robbing you of your clarity of thought and dexterity. Jai, you wouldn't be cheating by any chance. How could you even suggest such a thing, Shireen? Has Jai Haydari really fallen so low that someone could think me capable of deceit? Jai brings her hand to her chest in a tragic gesture to the approving guffaws of her associates. Your hand is not especially good or bad. It is the kind of hand played only by someone desperate who has nothing left to bet. Before anyone says they're showing their hand, I'm announcing a condition, seeing as it's my Amarikar today. The only stake I'll play for is a dance. Try to cheat. I'll play. Glancing at your hand, Jai discards her own tiles face down. Mine are worse. Looks like you've won, Shireen. I'll be delighted to grant you a wish. Okay. Obviously, her hand is better. I get it. It's a cute cliche. Okay. The light plays on Jai's dark skin and glints off the silver augmetic on her throat. Moving with the grace of a sand snake, she holds your gaze and smiles mischievously. Her dark curls fall across her face, and you see the saucy glint in her eyes through her alluring curtain of hair. This dance is called the Dance of the Captive Lavanian Girl. When the governor of Afrit, Selim Khan, the Bright, crushed the Ravanayan rebellion, the daughter of the rebel leader was brought to him, the beautiful Nayana. She danced for him, telling him of the struggle of her proud people, and then snatched a weapon from a guard's hands and aimed it at Selim Khan. But the spark of love that had kindled between them that day stopped the Faisaline from igniting in the cartridge, and both Nayana and Selim Khan lived through that day, and then many more days, which they spent together. Unlike Amasek, you can always trust Amasek. It always lies. Smiling sweetly, Jai presses your goblet into her hand. Her skin seems to glow from within, and the sparks of laughter in her eyes dance like flames. By the throne, you are so beautiful, Jai. To Amasek's deceit. Alright, it's definitely time I left this party. May the deceived not live to regret it. Fog swaddles your mind in appealing ideas of other ways you could amuse yourself at this party. Surrendering to the maelstrom of chaotic thoughts, you let the all-pervading merriment determine your fate. Yeah, I feel like he wouldn't get all lovey-dovey. Come on, he's the rogue trader. Come on. Well, that was a thing. Well. Thoughts tumble violently inside your head, periodically ricocheting off the inside of your skull and triggering bursts of piercing pain. Your tongue feels dissected, desiccated, and shriveled in your mouth, and it scrapes painfully along your teeth. Light is the enemy. Self-awareness returns unbidden, bringing with it an inexplicable sense of awkwardness. Your beleaguered body violently protests against the very idea of getting out of your soft bed. You hear a soft sigh beside you. Looking over, you see dark hair fanned out across your pillow. Jai, who is cozied up next to you, fast asleep, is fully dressed, just as you are. Or perhaps she is not asleep at all. Yeah, it's like rubbing it in that we didn't bang. Shireen, you certainly know how to have a good time. How did the night end? Try to remember the end of the party. You struggle to piece together your fragmented memories of last night's carousing. For some reason, you can clearly recall the ingratiating looks of the wardens as they tried to persuade you to stop, the cries of the beggars to whom you gave an obscene amount of alms, and the stamping of the servitor that you rode around the station to Jai's unconcealed glee. How did you end up in my chambers? You and I, we did not fall into bed together just to sleep, did we? Turning her remarkably fresh-looking face to you, Jai smirks. You don't remember anything at all, Shireen. Neither do I. All the better. What sweet and thrilling scenarios we can imagine to fill in the gaps. I helped you get back to your quarters, and then I couldn't find the door to get out again, and you graciously gave up 35% of your bed for me. Yes, I think that's the number our haggling ended on. I don't remember all of it. I think. We shot at some people over their heads. Someone didn't offer us the required amount of respect. Then you said that flying a shuttle was easy and that you would bet your warrant that you could get us to the ship. We also stripped a man and burned his clothes because the sight of them offended the Exalted One. I can still smell the singed fibers now. You can smell it too, and you feel slight burn marks on your fingers. You notice one more thing. Your lips feel rough and dry, like they have been nipped over and over by another's teeth. Wow. We need to make ourselves presentable. I'm sorry to say you're right, Shireen. No matter how soft the bed or how pleasant the company, there is a line we must not cross, and I am perilously close to doing exactly that by getting a couple of bottles of delicious medicine for our aching heads. Okay, I didn't choose the flirty one, so now it's like she forgot that we were flirty before and we banged like multiple times. Well, that was a thing. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I finished it, though. Alright, we're gonna try out the timed event, I think. Because I don't have any more companion stuff to do right now. Alright, I believe that means we need to go... Cranach? Where's Cranach? Cranach is here. That's where Kabagan is. Okay, it's the same thing. Palatium Stellos. Yeah, that's where we want to go. Let's try. Oh. Lord Captain, emergency report. The augurs have detected several void ships slowly encircling us. Our requests for this pursuit to cease have been completely ignored. But an unmanned vessel has been dispatched in our direction, broadcasting only two words, Gift and Haydari. Oh, great. Exalted One, incinerate these void jackals. What does it mean? Jai's agitated voice comes on the Vox channel. Shireen, this whole thing stinks worse than a dead Grox, and it's also eerily similar to how Kazbalican agents operate. With your permission, I would like to see what kind of gift those tight-lipped Ashmags have sent me. The Vox Master patiently awaits for your instructions, flipping switches on and occasionally emitting crackling static from her integrated Vox system. What ships are they? A frigate and 4 raiders, Lord Captain. No identifying marks, so they're probably pirates. although the Augur Master reports that they are well coordinated, more so than your typical Void rabble. I wish to contact the Pursuer's flagship. Order the Voidborn to bring the package aboard. I sense a trap. I am not prepared to risk any lives. Apologies, Lord Captain. Our attempted calls to the unknown Pursuer's ships are being automatically relayed to the beacon on the pilotless vessel. It will be done, Lord Captain. A shuttle carrying a retrieval team and bomb disposal specialist is already en route. Several tense hours go by, all the while Jai Haydari paces back and forth across the captain's bridge, but at the first shriek of the sirens announcing the shuttle's return, she rushes down to the lower decks. Kor, no! Jai's outburst blares from the comm bead, momentarily deafening you and a third of the officers on the bridge listening on the Vox channel. No, no, no! Why would the Exalted One doom so kind-hearted a person to such a fate? What void beast has done this to you? The Voxcaster picks up a quiet sob, the whining screech of an augment on the bulkhead panels, the crunching of metal fingers, and Jai cuts the Vox connection. No! I made fun of that one guy and then he killed Kor. No, it's my fault. Lord Captain, the returning Voidborn report that the package for Jai Haydari was the head of a young man. Vigdis types swiftly at the cogitator keys. According to our archives, he was a member of her trade network on Footfall. The deceased is Trickster Kor, one of the Trickster twins who engage in suspect commercial activity on the station's asteroids with Mistress Haydari. Said it comes over the line. The siren blares again and the Voxmaster turns to you. We have finally been alerted to an incoming Vox transmission. My officers are standing by to connect you to the unidentified parties. Let us see who would display such impudence to a rogue trader. Void Dog snapping at the rogue trader? Accept the Vox transmission. This should be interesting. Load the artillery and allow the ships to draw closer. Then connect me. A few warning shots should help this meeting along. Fire! We do not parley with aggressors. Load the artillery. We attack first. It will be done, Lord Captain. A minute later, the Vox line crackles with static, followed by a rough, drunken voice. Well, I'll be. It's his lordliness rogue trader Von Thronedamned, the Lancius. I humbly tug my forelock to you, my lud. What is a forelock? Gross. We mean no offense. Our convoy is but a mark of respect for your holy self. You wouldn't have stopped to talk to us, would you? If we hadn't given you your officers a good scare, eh? I tried to contact you. Oh, where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Toto the Vulture, at your most noble service. That's a rather pathetic moniker. Couldn't come up with anything better? Your gift, what do you mean by it? In the Emperor's name, state your business or get off my Vox channel. Who are you? Who you are makes no difference to me. Why were you pursuing my vessel? Get to the point, filth. You are only alive because you briefly alleviated my boredom. So you admit you were threatening a rogue trader, and yet you're not the least bit afraid. That's enough of your bilge, Void Mutt. Speak plainly and get to the point. He grunts in outrage. Now see here, your lordliness. That's the name my mother gave me, and I'll carry it my whole life long. And they call me the Vulture because, to the void with that. I'm here with a special mission for you. A little bird told my boss that you've got rats on your ship. Well, we're the best rat catchers this side of the maw, your trader ship. And we're ready to take that problem right off your hands. All you have to do is put Jai Haydari on a pod and send her straight to the coordinates we'll give you. My boss has been after her for a while, and he's generous to those who help him. I think Smahams did this. You're no vulture, Toto. You're the worst kind of ashmag. A voice just as rough as Toto the Vulture's bursts onto the Vox channel. Tell me, you son of a Grox and a void jackal, who sent you? And the critter runs right into the trap, the Vulture chuckles hoarsely. I'm afraid I can't reveal his name. What can your boss offer me? Threaten my retinue and you threaten me. Why not? I shall give you Jai. Let's do it this way. I will give you whatever I have in my hold, and you will leave and never inflict your presence on me again. That's it. How terribly dull. Toloman, alert all stations. Prepare to engage. In the name of the Emperor, you and your boss will pay for your insolence. So the answer's no, then. Ah, that's probably for the best, your lordliness. I make a bad negotiator, but a damn fine pirate. Before the Vox transmission cuts off, you hear a rasping shout. Falco says hello, Jai Haydari, and screw you. Wow, he really got the last word in. Screw you.
Let us purge your enemies, rogue trader.
Let's kill the shit out of these guys. There's only 3 of them. That's like less than there was in the story. Don't you dare attack my frigate. Well, well, well. What do we have here? That didn't do much.
Torpedoes, away!
I forgot what this one does. Just get right on their ass. I could go there and hit them and then immediately get hit by the missiles. Maybe I should do that. Oh, that didn't work. I was hoping I could hit the torpedoes. No.
Gun batteries await your command.
That's okay. At least this way, I'll take some damage, but then my torpedoes can get through without the counter torpedoes. It might work. Ow. Oh, I didn't even do any damage. Torpedoes probably get weaker the more you destroy. And I had my shield up. Cool. Boom. Bye-bye.
A breach in the enemy shield has been revealed.
Ha! Wow, they're so pathetic, these guys.
Fire at will.
Holy shit. Bye-bye.
Salvo!
I win. No, my frigate. Well. Sorry, Jai. Sorry I had to go that way. That's what happens when you're a smuggler. Sometimes you end up getting smuggled. Well, here we go. Begin scan. Wow, some plasteel. Identified Imperial Void ship. Smuggler's cache. Neat. Well, we left this here. The Rogue Trader's crew discovered a cache on a frozen world. The cache was filled with suspicious substances. One can only hope the owner will not be too aggrieved by their loss. An unknown ship hails you as soon as you are in its detection range. The ship, the Scarlet Pursuer, helmed by Captain Demir Shah Ni, has Footfall listed as its home port. The message hints transparently at a connection with the Kazbalika mission. The Voxmaster adds that the captain has a proposal for you. The ship lets you know that they will readily reward you for any information about burning worlds in the Cronus Expanse. Ask why they are looking for burning worlds. The reply is as courteous as it is vague. The captain cites a scholarly curiosity in this understudied type of world. Upon hearing the message, Magos Pascal expresses a keen interest in burning worlds and asks the Lord Captain to take the issue into consideration. Jai Haydari immediately declares the Captain Shani would never dash about the void out of scholarly curiosity, but only for a suitably high return. In that case, perhaps the Lord Captain too might want to look into these burning worlds. Seneschal Wersarian makes no comment regarding the Kazbalika message, but is amazed that for once the esteemed Magos and Mistress Haydari are in passionate agreement on something. Share the information you have on burning worlds. Let them know you have no current information on burning worlds, but are willing to sell any you might obtain in the future. Refuse to supply information on burning worlds. Attack and plunder. With effusive gratitude, the ship sends out a shuttle with the promised reward. Faction reputation received, Kazbalika Mission 1000. You receive the Scarlet Pursuer's promised itinerary. Information on systems in which you can find it later. Captain looks forward to meeting you again, and acquiring information on burning worlds should you possess it. Empty soul trap times 30. Wow. I don't know what that is. Interesting rumor. Xenotech. Governor's Camp. Well, let's go. Nice little rainforest planet. Well, let's go. Is this like a repeat?
Let us not dawdle.
Stop. Stop. What happened? Why am I... the wine drunk in Jai's company turned out to be much more dangerous. Okay, I'm still drunk. The body is lying face down, its crooked fingers clinging to the ground. This woman had her spine broken, but she was allowed to crawl in the vain hope of escape. That's fucked up. The dead noblewoman is staring at the sky with unblinking eyes. Her fingers have been thoroughly broken, and a tangle of intestines lies atop her slashed abdomen. Oh my god. This is kind of fucked up. These people got fucking wrecked. Someone split the man's thorax open and turned his ribs inside out. Do humans normally have thoraxes?
The imprint of torment and fatigue has been left upon this world. The mark of my dark cousins is so stark, it cannot be anything but a trap.
Oh, cool.
Dark cousins? Meaning the Xenos that repel even their own repellent kind? My weapon will be put to use here.
She's so excited. The corpse is missing its eyes, nose, and lips. Judging by the maimed mouth, the teeth and tongue were also torn out before death. Someone split this man's ribs and his thorax. Yep. Ah, goods. We definitely want to touch these. The face and hands are twisted in a paroxysm of death throes. The victim's last moments were full of torment. That's nice. Hey, don't let it go to waste, you know? That's what I would say. Motai nai, you know?
I always keep my options open.
Well.
How dare you?
Good job.
This could be an opportunity. Mere pain won't stop me.
Well, we got fucked up already.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I am petty enough to get the free heal. How did we get down here before the ship even landed? Amazing. That's what I call service.
Is there money to be made?
Well, that's my good friend, Drukhari.
At last. You took your time coming to meet me, monkey.
The Xenos is in ornate black armor turns his head to you. His thin, pale face is covered in tattoos and blood spatters. After a moment, his thin lips stretch into a crooked, unpleasant smile. A couple of seconds pass before you realize that the Elucidator is silent. The Xenos is addressing you in low Gothic.
Hold your foul
This is
tongue,
voiced.
abomination. Such filth will not use that tone with the Emperor's chosen.
Abelard is white with fury.
Why? I sent an invitation by way of the cattle that dwelt on this world. And the chosen has so obediently appeared. How are my words anything but the truth?
I mean, you just killed that guy, so does that mean, like, we found your plan super quick? Or, like, have you been here for months? Have you been here for years? Waiting to kill these guys right as we showed up? What are you talking about?
One of my soft-bodied kin. What meager offering tempted you to lower yourself to attending these animals? Or does their company remind you of being among your lost brothers and sisters?
What do you know about my brothers and sisters, Dark One?
Only that they wander blind and helpless, robbed of their home and hope. But why am I telling you this? Isn't it your duty to watch over your kin, outcast?
I love this guy's voice. I wish this guy was on my team. We met on the mining world. You are one of the Xenos who got away. What do you know about Earlet's kin? My, this beast can speak our language.
Speaking your language is slightly less trying for my patience than being forced to listen to a monkey machine butchering our tongue. Besides, I want you to understand well what I'm about to tell you. How is it that out of all of your kind, you're the only one to discover our feasts in advance? Usually you're all so slow and sluggish that my kin always have enough time to leave the battlefield before aid arrives. But still, time and time again, your dogs have been there to stand in the Cabal's way.
He pauses, waiting for your answer. What are you talking about? We're smarter than we look. I command substantial resources. Aggravating, is it not? Having someone best you at your own game?
Do not try my patience, monkey.
We're smarter than we look.
And that's it? Just an assertion that your kind are not as brainless as you appear to be? This answer does not satisfy me. I will tell you this, monkey. I know you might be lying to me, or you might even be unaware of who is guiding your hand. In any case, I have grown quite tired of your attempts to delay the inevitable. Surely you too have run yourself ragged, chasing us between the stars. Let us put an end to this. Finish this standoff. My forces against yours, once and for all.
Bro, I don't even think about you. Like, I just explored the galaxy and I accidentally found you. Like, I'm not hunting you, bro. Like, when I don't see you, I'm not even thinking about you, bro.
You wander among the stars, so you must know of this place. An ancient reach, where the echo of stellar agony rings still. A place that serves as a graveyard for old stars, still filled with residual emissions and glittering dust. The place that buried your wreck, stuffed full of delicious, frightened monkey, and the horrors that devoured them. The threshold of our domain. Your kind call it the Cinerus Maleficum. That is where our disputes will be settled. The Cabal of the Reaving Tempest will be waiting for you, monkey. Do not come unarmed.
Not so fast. I answered your question. Now you answer mine. I will be there, Xenos. You can count it. Oh, you're finished pontificating. I think I dozed off there for a second. Do you mind repeating the whole thing from the start? I gotta love these snarky ones. It's like, fuck you, asshole. The mask of composure vanishes from the Xenos' face, spitting out a florid, vehement tirade. He draws his weapon. Did I just piss this guy off into fighting me? Ah, I made him so mad. Maybe I just died. Did I just get a game over? Did he hit me? He must have hit me, but I don't think I lost any HP. I got a fresh injury, but I'm at full health. Oh, I'm not at full health, am I? I took a wee bit of damage. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I am at full health. Yeah, I don't get it. Alright. Maybe he took off some of my temporary HP. Oh, he's got like a weird snake dude. Well, let's give it a try.
If I may, if only that were possible.
You don't have line of sight with these guys right there? Like right next to you? Okay.
Emperor, give me strength.
And hit 2 of them.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Oh, you like that. And I can't hit anybody, which is good. I could do like a zone of fear. Or I could just hit him again. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I could go like right here and try to hit both of them.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak.
Wow, you missed. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, you missed. Oh, you hit.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Abelard, why don't you just go like kill the fuck out of these guys?
It will be done.
The Incubus. Nice. Okay, now like, now just like kill him.
Victory is imminent.
Nice. You just like You just kill him? Haha. Nice. There's like this big snake guy who's just like chilling here. I don't know who that is. Brace for impact. I don't think anyone's close enough. Ow. There's 8 people, but I don't know where they are. I don't really see that many enemies. Ouch, holy fuck, that hurt.
I've suffered worse.
Pascal, can you go and heal her? That wasn't very good. Thank you.
I must. Thank you.
Nice hit. Oh, I missed. Nice hit. No, not dead. Could you just kill him?
If I must. Another
Thank
soul
you.
slips beyond the veil.
Stop it. I wonder if she can see that guy. I feel like she probably can't.
On it.
I feel like she probably can't see anybody right now.
It's as good as done.
She can. 50%, 57. Oh. Yeah, we're going for that guy. I don't understand how line of sight works in this game, but okay.
I understand your intent.
Nice. I definitely misclicked the guy. I was trying to go for the snake. Momentum. Yeah, we could just get up there and start blasting.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
She says that like it gives her experience. It's like, I have read about military tactics. Be really cool if I could hit them without. Oh yeah, like that. Amazing. Just incredible. Just incredible. Cool, killed their own guy. That's pretty neat. We like that. Abelard.
At your beck and call. A tactically sound approach.
Nice.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call.
Good job, Abelard. Good job. Proud of you. There's still 4 people. I don't know where they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Oh, there goes Cassia. Oh, nope, they miss. Oh, Pascal's like dying for some reason. Why is Pascal dying? What happened to Pascal? Because he broke his leg? I don't know what happened. Anyway. Can I see anyone?
I approach the designated position.
I approach the designated position. Such ferocious words.
This tedium is beneath me.
This is pretty easy. I mean, some of my characters got wrecked randomly. I don't know why. Maybe something exploded near them. Die. Damn it. Was that 95% chance miss?
Woe to you.
You missed. Let's see.
You should feel honored to witness this.
Okay, you die. Oh, I guess she can't move now, can she?
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Nice.
Isn't this a job for...
Now he's dead. I don't know what that is. Is it Sybarite? That's the main bad guy, I guess. Maybe that's the dude I was fighting.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
High momentum.
No.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
If it serves your cause. If I'm
Nice hit.
if it serves your cause.
Ha ha.
Moving, no
It's
more.
like I've given her a shotgun. There's no way I can hit this guy, right? That's too sad. That's not gonna do anything. Because I can't hit.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
We'll go right here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Hello. Hello, friend.
Indeed.
Ha! Ha! Incredible. I knocked him over and made him hit his head on a rock. Incredible. Incredible.
It will be done.
Incredible. Abelard, I love you so much. Look at this Scooby-Doo villain running away. Oh, that's probably what killed Pascal, that big attack. Wow, looks like you've done a good job of hiding, but I might be able to hit you. Let's see what we can do here.
That is beneath me.
That is not beneath you. You're beneath me. 57%. Ha! Ah! Ah! Got him. I wonder if there was like another section to this map that we could have done, but we pissed him off and forced him to fight us. Is that the best ending? Pile of mutilated bodies with cut tendons and shattered bones. Some kind of gun. It looks like this warden died before he could even raise his weapon. Ooh, reinforced capillite armor. Does that have to be worn by a Drukhari?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Ooh. Grants the wearer a +5 bonus to persuasion. Whenever the wearer is affected by an ally's ability, they gain +3% dodge until the end of combat. Stacks. The dead warden is pinned to the ground with the blade of their own broken dagger. It was plunged right under their chin to ensure that the victim slowly choked to death. Well, that's not very nice. Unsleeping Eye. When the wearer kills an enemy with the Finish the Job ability, the wearer gains a +20% bonus to damage for 1 round and removes the cooldown on their Orchestrated Firestorm and Last Volley abilities. Seems pretty cool. Aristocrat. The governor's body was masterfully disemboweled. His many implants were removed, after which, judging by the amount of blood, the victim lived for a little while longer.
Keep your wits about you.
That's kind of fucked up. Sybarite. Oh look, we're back here. Huh. So like what happens? What happens if you don't pass that check? I want to know. Marazai? Was that the guy I was talking to? Oh, okay. Is this the quest I did? Alright, so it looks like Mazurai ran off. I thought he was in the fight, but I guess he ran off. So it doesn't really matter. I think I did the right thing. I'm pretty sure I did this in the right order. Anyway, I think I'm okay. Next, we need to go to Kiava Gamma and do all that stuff. I think. Everything I have remaining is just... Fight a final battle in the Cinerus Maleficum Nebula, or continue fending off raids. It would be unwise to agree to terms set by enemies of humanity, but it is permissible if it will mean an end to the constant attacks. Probable location, Lapidus Mortis, Last Chance of Cyrene. Is this like timed? Do I have to do this right now? I'm pretty sure Des told me to do this in the wrong order. I'm blaming Des. I'm pretty sure Des told me to do this in the wrong order because I'm looking at a guide. I'm not reading in the spoilers, but it sounds like This quest literally ends the chapter. But people say that you're not actually on a time limit. Yeah, I think I'm fine. If Des were here, he'd be like, "It's fine, you're fine, don't worry about it." I think I could do this after. I think I can continue this quest after going to Kavagama, I think. Man, video games are hard. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're going to head to Kavagama. I'm going to make a save, and we're just going to try to do as many streams as we can, just short little streams. I haven't been streaming enough, so I'm trying to get back into consistency. Not biting off more than I can chew, just do a little bit, as many days a week I can. Voyage of the Kazbalikan ship. What in the hell is that? That's really far away. We gotta get there. The edgy decks were transformed into blah blah blah. I've already seen this before. During the warp voyage, the middle decks reported strange gatherings that were attracting dozens of officers. An investigation quickly bore fruit. Alright, Spies reported that the cult gatherings were hardly worth investigating. They were nothing but long conversations punctuated by people searing their palms over an open flame. The surveillance was maintained until the end of the warp journey, after which the newly born prophet simply forgot about his calling, stopped giving sermons, and dismissed his congregation. Okay. Alright, I just got a warning. Yeah, Lord Captain's presence will be required. I already knew that. Alright, we're gonna make a save here, and then go here first. Is this where the Burning Worlds thing is? Upon your approach, the Scarlet Pursuer sends out a hearty greeting. Okay, yeah, see, that was just nothing. That was just nothing. So that's just going to show up whenever that ship's in an area now, just clogging up my map screen? What? Voyage of the Kazbalikan ship. That's really annoying. Anyway. How do I get here? Whee! Alright. Let's make a save. And that's, like I said, all we're gonna do today. Gotta take it easy, just get a couple, an hour or two, hour and a half streaming in every day. See you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.